having an emotional clearing tool to use on myself is my biggest hack. It's my biggest success hack, because anytime I'm feeling blocked, anytime I'm feeling stagnant, anytime I'm feeling stuck, literally all I have to do is go to this tool, identify what's wrong, and shift it out of my field.
This is Leah Steele, aka The Wealth Witch, and this is my podcast. I'm here to activate you to remembrance of your divine birthright to be wealthy in all areas of your life. This podcast is for people ready to have controversial conversations about the financial control, manipulation, and tyranny that faces humanity today.
I'm gonna live in freedom. I'm gonna live my destiny. I'm gonna live my freedom. I'm gonna live, the time is right now.
The Wealth Witch. It's for the people who are ready to wake up, deconstruct their wealth programming, and free themselves from the financial slavery consciousness that serves the global financial agenda. I'm committed to realizing a new global wealth paradigm where economic freedom is the reality and where you get to design and live the life of your dreams. Now let's do the damn thing.
I was asked a question, but more important than the question was my answer. And it's something that I don't talk about enough. And so I wanted to actually hop on here and talk about it. And so it was, like what has been what's been my biggest success tip, or what's the tool that has helped me in my success, in getting where I am today. And hands down, without question, it is emotional clearing. So emotional clearing came into my life in 2017. And I met a man by the name of Dean Thomas, and we co-facilitated a retreat together in New Orleans, and he exposed me to emotional clearing. And he had developed a modality called the spiral, and he took me through some clears that weekend that I met him in New Orleans, and it completely rocked my world and changed my life. From that moment on, things were never the same. And so I, went through a deep emotional clearing process, which emotional clearing is a combination of kinesiology, and depending upon the modality that you work with, it's a combination of NLP and kinesiology, organs and meridian systems of the body, and using this kinesiology technique to actually clear stuck and stagnant emotion from the organs and meridian systems of the body. So I went through a deep journey with Dane. He took me through his process, the spiral, which is a 7-level energetic clearing process that takes you on a journey through the chakra system and clearing emotional pathology. And it just rocked my world. It changed everything for me. And I became an emotional clearing practitioner. And then I became a advanced emotional clearing practitioner in Dane's modality. And I moved into this process and this practice of clearing myself every single day, and really having the ability to tap into what was happening with me on an energetic and emotional level, and then had a tool to be able to clear that from my system. And some of you who have been around a long time may remember me teaching a class, which ended up being like one of my biggest and best-selling classes, called Your Excuses Are Bullshit. And I actually taught people how to self-clear their money shit in that class, Your Excuses Are Bullshit. And that, I know, has impacted and changed so many lives. So, ultimately, if you've been following me, you know that I went on to develop my own emotional clearing modality with my dear friend, Michelle Patrick. And it's called emotional resonance clearing. And it is based in very, very heavily in Chinese 5-element theory, also kinesiology, also NLP. But we have a big, big focus on the elemental aspect of the body, and really using acupressure points that are associated with the organs and the meridian systems, and creating a brain to body clearing pathway as well inside that modality. And so for the last 2 years, I've been living, eating, breathing my own emotional clearing modality. We've been certifying practitioners in the modality. We have an incredible group of practitioners and student practitioners who are learning to take this work out into the world, who are getting ready to go out and change and transform lives. Most importantly to me, though, they're changing and transforming their own lives. And it's just been such a gift. And I will tell you that having an emotional clearing tool to use on myself is my biggest hack. It's my biggest success hack, because anytime I'm feeling blocked, anytime I'm feeling stagnant, anytime I'm feeling stuck, literally all I have to do is go to this tool, identify what's wrong, and shift it out of my field. It's literally the ultimate hack. And it blows my mind day after day after day how much those little tweaks, the little shifts, shift our trajectory. I think that so often we think that it has to be this big, life-changing, major shift in order to do that, like to shift trajectory. And that's just not the case. It's actually the little tweaks. It's the law of combining, right? Actually, it's like the what do I say? Like, I talk about this all the time as like the little steps. Compounding, law of compounding, not combining. The law of compounding, right? Like the little tiny steps all added together create radical transformation. And so it's showing up each and every day and making the little shifts. And even in the moment when it doesn't seem like it's doing much, it's like after a week, after a month, after 3 months, after 6 months, after a year, if you're continually showing up and shifting your energy and shifting your energetic frequency and removing the stuck and stagnant emotional pathology from the body little by little every single day, think about that compounding effect. Before you know it, you're an entirely different person. And so just as important to me as holding the vision and holding the goal of where I'm going and doing the journaling and identifying where I want to be, it's continually day after day bringing myself back into a place of alignment around where I'm going. And for me, I have not found another tool more powerful than emotional clearing to do that. So that's it. That's all I have for today. Just thank you so much for being here, for always like showing up, for listening, for all the things. I feel incredibly honored to have such an amazing online community that is always so supportive of everything that I do. And I'm really excited right now to be stepping back into mentoring people in business. Like mentoring spiritual entrepreneurs is one of my favorite things. And when I say spiritual entrepreneur, I mean anyone doing business from a heart-led and heart-centered place. So it doesn't matter about what your business is. It doesn't have to be a spiritual business, but if you're doing business from a heart-led space and you are here to create change on this planet, or you desire to create change on this planet, then I really want to serve you. And those are the people that I'm really going to be focusing on serving into 2022. So, love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world as you are watching this live stream with me or you are catching the replay. Remember, it is your divine birthright to be wealthy in all areas of your life, and you are so worthy. And you are so deserving of that. So let's do the things.
That's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to connect with me on social media and reach out. I love hearing from you. And if you want more of me, real, raw, and uncensored, make sure to join the Wealth Witch Telegram channel. It's my free channel where I share all of my random daily musings as well as the information that I feel like is important and pertinent to my community. We've put a link to the Telegram channel in the show notes, so make sure to come join us over there if that intrigues you. Remember, wealth is a mindset, and you are the most powerful creator in your reality. Until next time, this is the Wealth Witch signing off.
Freedom.